College football, I'm going to stop joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Fields it just outside the goal line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. One man to the backfield. He'll get the football. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
He stopped just short of the first down marker, inches away from it.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. On the ground, the first down for the tight end. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Who called this one? Interesting call by, I guess, the offensive coordinator. Hands it off to the tight end, and I respect his ability, but I'm not surprised it didn't gain many yards.
The punt team making their way on the field.
On to punt it away.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Snap of this playoff game. It's a quick grab. And the defense scores not much of a gain on that completion.
Defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Keep it on the ground. There's the end. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. He lets it rip. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not...
And it's picked up. He throws it right into the double coverage. It pays for it. And Marsh with a return tackle at the 16, but they ball temporary for this defense.
Going to the lane can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
It's an option look. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took the hit as he threw the football. And it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
But to avoid another punt here in the second drive, they got to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's reeled in. It's Young. Defense stops him short of the mark, so now it's fourth down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught on the outside. It's a two. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The key here,
hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Catch made over the middle. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
The Beavers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's down, but broke the tackle. Produce a solid game there.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run in the previous play. Sticking with the running game. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Beavers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Pulls it in. It's Lee. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Defense moving receivers around now before the snap. And now the handoff. He fought hard there, broke the tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Graham behind the line. It's Lee. Touchdown Beavers as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of it, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. On to the first play of the drive now from the 24. We'll hand it off. Makes an open space. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear the defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Good completion to the tight end. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. And he's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. You come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Pass is caught. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First down, looking to throw the football. Over the middle, it's Roberts. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid game.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Handoff from the shotgun. They finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. But Oregon State has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. So it is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one and met an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking downfield. That ball is incomplete. And deep shot on first down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. This time it's complete. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Pressure down for the offense, first down.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on a screen play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second down play coming up. This time it's complete. Tackle's made good one, but it's a complete gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. An outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. It's pretty positive yards.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. A play action, looking to throw. Now rolling out to his left. He'll avoid the big hit on the slide.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
Movement here from the tight end. It's a design quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz. When that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Handing off on the draw play. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain.
good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. It was hit as he grew. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead,
Tremendous toughness here. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. The 10. Touchdown, Beavers. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
what a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got him open. Watch out. He's got great speed. And some blocks. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that big return. Touchdown in the playoffs game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up. They're scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll step out of bounds. He keeps that to a very short game.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's a fly to the wide out. Oh, had a chance at another interception. Couldn't quite hold on. It's going to be fourth down. The Beavers will line up to run it away.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
This is what makes this guy so tough. It's basically an option route. With the ability to break in or out, he sets his defender up, gets leverage to the inside, and they have a nice completion.
The shotgun handoff here. And the one moves the ball over the 33.
I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Returner is tackled by this coverage team.
Oregon State offense will take over first and 10.
So here we go. First play of the drive. About 2 minutes before halftime. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, he makes the catch. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead.
That is the score. Oregon State 28, North Texas 7.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
North Texas will take over first and 10.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Buying time, moving to his left. Going to try to use his legs here. Enough for the first, but still going. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, moving as they put 6 more on the board.
That's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great
extra point is good. So a two-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So the offense gets momentum scored before halftime. Now the kickoff. See if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up on the 17-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Looking to throw it deep. This ball is caught for a huge gain here. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers are got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So on second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. And he's looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the Beavers will have 1st and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Yeah, he said, here's second down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets it away. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The pass rush closing in. This one is dropped. Make the catch incomplete.
Oh, my gosh. Defense busting coverage. Leave the receiver wide open, and boy, oh boy, did they catch a break.
The Beavers will line up underway. They kick it away for the 2nd time. And the coverage team downs the ball right there. So one more play here before halftime. The back's got it. And they get him down, and that will be the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now in our halftime update. They'll kick it off to begin the 2nd half. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. to stop that. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down quick. He just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Under pressure, just lets it go. He'll just throw that one away to avoid a sack.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the watching, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all.
It's a fumble. Defense makes the turnover.
Offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground, and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to throw it again. Thrown to the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain, though. A second down after that completion. Receiver makes the grab. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Beavers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking for some space. It's Lee. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help him just cut 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Over the middle. It's Cheaton. To the 25. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Beavers. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Well, you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away.
North Texas, 14.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Gets him to the 25-yard line, and that's where they start the drive. And the green offense is back on the field now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. He has first down yardage on the 46.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Green.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now to try here for the extra point. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return is one down.
Oregon State offense will take over 1st and 10.
Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out. They do the same thing here. They're going to run it here. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Much like what we saw in the first half versus this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Now it's 2nd down. Now they're running on the toss. Breaks it open space. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks into the clear. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He shrinks the tackle. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to pass this time. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
I'd really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice 1st down.
There's things that are bounds and pass rush closing in.
It's 2nd down.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. A draw to the back. Breaking tackles. Slams right into the wall. They've got for a loss.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. He's running out of time here.
Great call here by that nickel defense. Give you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and 1.
The Beavers will line up to beat it away. Design looking for a solid run here. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. North Texas's offense is back out there now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Young. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he will be stuffed after no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage. But, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. No throw. This out of bounds. That'll be a big loss.
How about that? The defense does their job on third down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's fourth and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
Out of bounds with a solid return that time. Oregon State's offense tries to get that on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Zero running out, stop right at the line of scrimmage.
And this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Offense operating from the pistol. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Just trying to get rid of it.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Pass not complete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Number 16, set to advance on the football.
And a misfire here on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
On the double.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Nice grab. It's Young. Breaks one tackle, gets blocked down, picks up some decent yardage. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Put on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The defense gets him behind the line as time expires in the third period. Well, Oregon State has the lead here. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive with a playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And the quarterback dropping back. The pocket breaking down. On the run here, lets it go. This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Give the ball to your own offense, work that clock, and see your victory.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback is going to make a play through the air. This is the defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Third down coming.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Let's go.
Using his legs. It's Slee. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
The Beavers will line up and punt it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He's going to put out a bounce, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. At pass position, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. On 1st down, it's play action. The ball is caught. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
The receiver grabs it. He's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Ready up.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs.
Jackrabbit.
He hands it to the back. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And he's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Get set. Get set.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. That's it's Young. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25. 1st down here for this offense.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the 1st down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense surrounds him. It's a short gain on that completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Okay,
So here
ready?
comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And the wideout goes in motion. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, North Texas.
Creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
The run after is good. Into the lineup here for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job. It secures the recovery. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. Running with purpose. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Grinding away on the ground. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The Beavers have 1st and 10 here. And the single back takes the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for the first down.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. And that one produces a decent gain.
Another nice run by this running back, and he's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. They'll try to move the chains here at the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Oregon State. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth.
That makes the score Oregon State 45, North Texas 28.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Got it. In blue. In blue. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for a late, deep throw. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain. But they couldn't use that when this football game was still in doubt. They're going to the line here with the clock running.
Let's. Rita. Ready.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. It's a smart choice on first down. No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's hit just before the throw. Oh, he can't hang on. Wow, what a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's Spain now coming up. So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position. But now it's Spain and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. And that pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expired. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.